Offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach Zach Lewis, formerly in the same capacity at Austin Brothers University. Coach Lewis was a 4-year starter at Morehead State University. As a quarterback, set school records for passing yards, completions, and touchdowns during his career. And at Austin Brothers, he oversaw an offense that ranked number 23 in the country in scoring points at 40.4 points per game, plus the Battlers rushed for 189.4 yards per game, passed for 256 yards per contest. Coach, welcome to UVa-Wise, and boy, those numbers would look good here.
Sure. It's good to be here. Can't wait to get started.
So what was your decision process in leaving there from West Virginia, coming down here to Wise, Virginia?
I went to AB. It's the first opportunity for me to be a coordinator. Had a great experience. I had a great time. Thank the head man. Thank a ton of the head men over there, Coach DeWalt. Got a call from Coach Dameron here. We have a mutual friend who kind of reached out to me and asked me to come down, visit, see if we'd be interested in coming down. Fell in love with the place immediately. It's close to home for me. It's something I've known very well. I just feel comfortable here with the staff and the guys and Coach Dameron.
Lots of new faces on the offense this year. Have you had a chance to look at returning players in offense and the new ones coming in? What do you know about this group as a whole?
Sure. They have this group has a lot of strengths. They do have a lot of strengths. At this point, after having one spring with them, we're honing in on what they're good at. So we're trying to build this game plan and build this offense based off what they're good at. We got some explosive young men. We do. Some guys can do a lot of things with football in their hand, and some physical guys up front.
So maybe you've answered my next question about your philosophy on offense here at UVA-Wise. Sounds like you mentioned in terms of play of what we got. What's our strengths?
Sure. One thing we will be offensively. We will probably, to the naked eye, look a little different every week. We will implement a ton of stuff in camp and in spring, as we already have, so that depending on week to week, we only got to score points for that week. We only got to beat them once. So we can do some things where we'll look totally different week to week. But the key is just make it simple for the guys. We talk about it all the time. We want to make it as reactionary as possible. So we just put them in one-on-ones and let our recruitment take over from there.
And having played quarterback before, I know it's very important in terms of coaching quarterbacks here and helping the offense. So how big is it having from a coach position that you once played?
Sure. Yeah, I've been coaching quarterbacks for a while now. There's a lot of things that personally I've taught them just based off the position. And there's certain things that I ask them to do that I personally know is hard, and I'll tell them that if you make this mistake, I get it. You know what I mean? But I've been in their shoes. I understand what they're going through. I understand what they're seeing. So it helps in kind of preparing them and helping deal with the emotions and the lifestyle of playing quarterback, because it is a lot different than every other position.
Coach Lewis, welcome to Wise here. Congratulations on being named offensive coordinator. Good luck on the season. And of course, we'll be talking to coaches each week on our weekly show, the UVA-Wise Coaches Show. Our first show airs on Tuesday night, September the 3rd from the Wise Inn. Airtime each week will be at 7 o'clock.